Good morning, everybody. As always, my internet is having issues, so I figured I would show you something. I talked about it a few times in my videos about how I have aquaponics, and many of you have seen, if you watched the other videos, you've seen the pond from the other side. Well, this is actually grow beds, and that is all mint, and it smells so good. Yeah, it's big. It's big. But it just grows in the little rock. And this is the bed that I've been getting ready to go. And what happens is the water just flows in, and that is a bell siphon. And I've got a couple of them I was testing, but the water flows into it. The bell siphon kicks in. As you can see, the water's coming, and I think it's going back down already. It'll kick in, and then it's going back down already. Bell siphon kicks in, and then sucks the water all the way out, and then it just fills back up again. The one on the end, that's like a palm tree type thing. Hopefully I'm not making anybody sick from moving this so fast. No, I did not plant it. It just started growing. And again, they're in rock. They're not in soil. And as you can hear, that bell siphon sucked out, and then it starts all over again. But the water is pulled through the pond through that pipe, and then each one has a valve. You can see the water. This one the water's in there, and then it fills up that bed again. And it's kind of interesting how aquaponics works. Mine's a little different than most people's aquaponics. I just have a small one, but I wanted to show you something. So I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to go show you something really cool. As most people know, I have aloe vera everywhere there, pretty much. This is what happens when, let me see if I can get it so you can see it. That's what happens when the aloe vera bloom. From down there, these long stems will come up, and those will open up. Another one down there. Yeah, before too long, all of these will have, and then these, they're just probably today they'll open. They'll just starting today, and what will happen then is this whole yard will be full of hummingbirds. And there's another big one out there. Let me pause this really quick and I'll show you. But I just think it looks cool. But all these aloe vera will eventually have big long stems. Hold on, let me walk out there as long as I don't fall, and I'll show you the other one I can get a little closer to. Well, I don't know if I can get closer to it. These things are very pokey, and they come clear out here, and I don't want to, they poke. Yeah, see, as you can see, this one's just barely starting, and it will open up. This one's the one out here by the tree. And of course, Duna, she had to come outside. What she does is she watches the lizards, as if she can really get them. But that's what they look like. But it just shoots off a big old stem, and then you get these little guys, and you get these little guys here. They kind of feel, it just seems strange that the actual plant is very, very thorny. But these little guys, they're kind of soft. And they have like little hairs on them, but they will bloom into these beautiful orange flowers. And I enjoy watching them. And then when they all bloom, my whole yard's full of hummingbirds. It's cool to see. Yeah, I have hummingbird feeders all over, but I always enjoyed watching what I call a more natural, and they're full of hummingbirds. They're just, and then when these things will drop, I don't know, they bloom for maybe 2-3 weeks, and then they'll kind of dry up and off of them will come another baby aloe vera. It's kind of out of the same area where the stalk is, but another one will appear, and on the end of it is another aloe vera. And sometimes I'll cut them, replant them, but sometimes I just let them do their thing, and it's cool to see. Oh, my finger's in the way, sorry. But it's cool to see. I mean, I don't know. Things like that fascinate me on what nature does, especially aloe vera. And yes, it's still dark outside. It's I have my flashlight on, my camera on. But yeah, my internet's kind of messing up right now. It's been that way for a week. Well, here's a funny one. Let me go out here. Oh, hopefully I don't fall. You can see my shadow there. Here's a funny one. You can see that big old cactus. I'm not walking out there because it's dirt, and no. But here's a piece that broke off. You can see how big each one of those in the corner are. Well, you can see it right there. Those are the ones that produce big berries, and I just didn't get one quick enough before the birds got them. But it just fell off, and you just plant it in the ground and they grow. Cactus are hard to kill. They really, really are. But that one goes way up in the, I don't know why they call it a thornless cactus, because it doesn't. It has thorns. But as you can see, this one's getting stems. You can see them. That there is bougainvillea, and the heat kind of does them in, but I don't care. I kind of like I've kept all these, and those are thorns. These little things are thorns. These little guys, see there? Those are thorns. And yeah, I keep them because I just like the look of, oh, now my camera's gone blurry. Sorry. Oh, there it goes. Sorry about that. I don't know. I just like the look of, I got more aloe vera in there. This is up towards the front. But I like the look of the thorns, and that's one area the dogs stay away from. They don't like the, I don't know why camera keeps going. There it goes. Having a hard time focusing, I guess. It just, and then I weaved it in and out of the fence. But I think it looks kind of cool. This is what, but yeah, the branch, this is what bougainvillea looks like. And yeah, they're poisonous to dogs. My dogs don't leave them. As soon as the cooler temperatures come, they're starting now. This thing will be full of these really pretty pink flowers. And I just like the looks of them. And I weave these stems in and out of the fence because I don't like hitting them. Let me get you stick in there. I weave it in and out of the fence, so it kind of looks a little better. And for anybody that's been watching my videos, remember this one? There was nothing really there. That's how big they've gotten. They're huge. This is just it's in a tiny, it's actually, that one back there is in a pot, just like this one, a little tiny pot. And it's now going up the window. I've got it going up the window, and eventually I'll have it draped. I do still need to keep it kind of in the shade, but this thing pretty much, well, the trees keep it from getting that 100 and some degree temperatures. But yeah, it's big. It's big. And inside my house, plants just don't grow. I guess it's too dark. And not because I don't have windows. There's only windows are on one side, but not the other, and so the house kind of stays dark, and I don't feel like putting in a whole bunch of plant lights and all kinds of stuff like that. But yeah, that plant is huge. But just thought I'd do this short video, and I'm gonna make a video because I have the 12 blocks all done for that friendship star quilt block, and I'll show you what that looks like. And I'm starting to put my motor blocks together of how they're going to go together, because there are only, I think, six blocks left. 2 are large and 4 will be the small ones, which means there'll be 2 for those small ones, I assume. So, thanks again, everybody, and I hope you are enjoying your day. Talk to you later, and I'll see you out there in the chats as soon as my internet goes. Bye-bye, everybody.